The Patriot crew are making the most of their final day in Arnhem Land at a bucket list destination, Mekin Valley. Yesterday, they caught an incredible view of the valley, and today, they'll get to see it all up close.
Today was our last day in Arnhem Land, and John's got something special left in store for us. He's been telling us about this place that he holds close to his heart. Today, we're going to go and check it out.
Today, I'm taking the team to the other side of Mekin Valley, where we were yesterday, but today we're going by boat and going up Red Lily to see the beautiful Mekin Valley.
No need for any of the trailers today, so we hooked up both the big boats and we headed off towards Mekin Valley.
Hey, Johnny, you got it, mate? Yeah, mate. How you going?
Good, mate. So fill me in. What's the plan for today? We're going to get these boats in the water?
Yeah, mate, I want to go down and have a look at this sandbar. This place.
This is the most beautiful place. I cherish this place with everything I own, mate.
It's my favourite place in all of Arnhem Land.
Well, mate, I tell you what, the country has changed again. It seems like we're in another world now, eh?
Happens in a matter of Ks, mate. Look, it's amazing how you go from an escarpment to a floodplain and then to the ocean. You know, it's just all the time. There's always something different to look at. Yeah,
mate, this is absolutely beautiful.
Can't wait to show you and the family and all that, this spot, mate, because this, like I said, I hold this place real close to my heart, and you'll see why once we get there, mate.
We're going in the backside of Mekin Valley, eh?
Yeah, mate, that's right. Like where we got to yesterday, sort of you're looking down into the valley.
And this time we're coming in from the boat and looking up at that same valley.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Today the landscape has changed unbelievably once again. Now this is looking more like the Arnhem Land that I had pictured in my mind.
It's time to unleash the tinnies and have another crack at bagging a Barra. They've only got 2 boats, which means the crew are going to have to pick a side.
Red Lily's one of my favourite fishing spots. I do bring all my mates out here to go fish Red Lily because I know we're always guaranteed to get a fish. But in the later months of the dry season, when it starts to be in confined areas, the fishing is so hot in here, it's unbelievable.
Hey Nate, you copy there, mate?
Yeah, copy there, bud.
Who's going to be the first person with a Barra on today?
Yeah, well, fingers crossed. Talking to Jono last night, should be on.
Yeah, well, I think we'll get a bit of a competition going between the
Megatron and the Spacer, eh?
A competition, you reckon?
There ain't no competition when Megatron's around, bud.
Yeah. Talk it up, mate.
We'll get you prepared, get some practice in before the Barra Nationals, right?
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, Bobby, which team are you running with today? Stacer or Megatron?
To be perfectly honest, I think I'm going to go the Megatron.
Traitor.
Well, I think he's got a little bit more experience and a little bit more know-how, so I may as well learn from him.
Monkey see, monkey do, dude. That's my game plan for today.
It's just, I'm going to get on W's and just throw Lord straight over the top of you guys.
Well, I'll make sure Nathan gets that 300 wide open so you can't catch us.
No, it's not on the 6x6 today, Justin. What's going on there, mate? Oh, mate, look, I wanted to give this Ranger a go. It's been a while since I've been in a standard dual cap. And, mate, the whole family on board, everyone together, why not?
Be a bit different driving that little thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've got to be honest, it is really nice not to have a V8 with exhaust stacks right at the back of the car. This thing is so quiet and so smooth.
Yeah, it's a completely different kettle of fish, that thing, mate.
And it's actually one of only 2 cars that haven't been bogged on this trip.
Yeah, well, that's true, actually. I don't know whether that's the car or the driver.
Sarah has sent it every single time.
Before the crew left for Arnhem Land, Justin fitted the boat trailer with custom suspension, which is really coming in handy now.
Good drive, Matt. Good drive.
Can steer, Matty, can steer.
Can't steer. Oh, how's my little trailer going here?
Beautiful. You going, Bella? Yeah.
And just like that, they're off. Time to explore this epic spot.
There you go, Matty, roll out, mate.
Look at that. That is magic. What was pretty funny was in the boats is the closest that we've been to these escarpments, and they look unbelievable up close.
Welcome to Red Lily Billabong. But this is only just the entrance. Wait until you see what's round the corner.
We got up on the plane and we were banging down the river. John yelled out to me, mate, here it comes.
Wait for this, Justin. This is it here, mate. It's coming now. Round this bit here.
Yep. Oh, dude.
Mekin
Oh
Valley,
my
brother.
God. Look at that. We've come around the headland and just seen what looked like absolute heaven.
Mekin Valley, brother.
Oh my God. Mate, are you kidding or what? This is home?
This is my favourite place in the world, mate.
Dude. That is just epic.
This is my favourite place ever.
If you were to say epic, babe, this is the time to say it.
Seeing that floodplain, it was out of this world. I was seriously lost for words. Then when the birds all took off, it just added a whole new element.
From that sandbar there, all the way up through that escarpment, through that little cove there,
Yep.
and all the way up is where they were doing the filming for Crocodile Dundee.
Oh.
Well, some of the movie anyway.
I've been to a lot of nice places on these trips, but Red Lily Billabong is definitely up there as one of the most beautiful.
Pretty impressive. Man, I got goosebumps. Coming around to the escarpment and it all opened up. Breathtaking, goosebumps. It's amazing.
The rock faces, the pandanus trees, it is beautiful.
John's been tight-lipped about this secret spot the entire trip. And now the crew can see why. Even Justin is blown away by this view.
What do you think of that, guys?
Mate, how unreal is it?
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
I've seen photos, mate, but this is breathtaking.
I'm not one to often be lost for words, but this place left me absolutely speechless. What a way to end the trip.
What a way, bro.
What a way to end the trip, man. Like, you've saved the best to last. The past couple of weeks, man, I've seen some things that I never thought I'd see.
And then there,
But to finish it with this, dude,
bro,
wow.
what more could you ask for, eh?
Yeah,
Do we have to go home?
I don't want to go home.
The crew aren't going anywhere yet. Not when there's a secret Barra hole to be explored and a fishing competition to be won.
There's a lot of smack talking going on between these two boats. Time to get some lures in the water.
Let's get this Barra for lunch, eh?
Mate, I think the boys are already onto it.
Boys are onto it. Let's try and beat Team
we need to beat 'em to it.
Megatron, and we're on.
Let's use some of that local knowledge, mate, and tell me where to put it.
We're going up here. We'll go get in front of these boys and we'll go hit one of these spots up here.
All right, let's do it.
What is it with these boys? They make everything a competition.
Just back here to the right, up around about 6 feet, there's a whole school of fish. You can see them up here on the sounder.
Oh, this is my backyard. I don't care how much technology Megatron's got. I've got the knowledge up here, and let's get the Barra.
Oh, no!
That's where it's at, boys. All right, look out.
Bobby's on.
I've thrown a lot of lures on this trip, and finally, it looks like I've hooked up to a Barra.
Come back, move back, move back. Come around this side. Bring it down this side. Come down this side. Come down this side. Watch the lure up. Yes!
Number one!
In the boat, guys.
It might not be the biggest, but it's still a Barra, and it's my first one for this trip.
Yep. Double hook up, boy. Mia, bring the net, darling.
Grab the net.
Mia, bring the net. Bring the net, darling. Here we go. Yeah, 2 in the boat. Give me the pliers out of the front of the bag, babe.
Nice little freshwater Barra.
2 to them, 1 to us. Hey,
Yeah, but
guys.
it doesn't count because theirs not legal. We've got the bigger fish.
Yeah, we got the bigger fish.
First cast, double hook up, Barra in the boat.
Bigger one for lunch, eh?
Big one for lunch, mate, for sure.
Ready? Spear him in.
And they're off. Well done, brother.
Well done.
Team Crossfire is only just in front, with heaps more rods competing on the Megatron team, but can they outfish the rest of the crew?
All right, guys, what I'm going to do... Yeah, oh! Yep.
Oh, he got one under the boat.
Yep.
Oh,
You were reeling it in and it just
twice. Go on.
Yep. Oh, it's a good fish. Oh! You got to keep that tension, boys.
When Megatron's got 6 people fishing, there's only Justin and I. Justin and I got to fish pretty hard today to get these numbers on the board. Yep.
You on?
Yeah, this is a keeper, I think.
Oh, yes. Net, darling. Net.
I'm on again. call Mia over, and there she is waiting with the net. She got 2 of me fish today, and she hasn't let me down once.
Well done, Mia. Lift him up. Good girl. Good
Big
girl.
one?
Another one.
That's a better fish, mate.
It's a lot better.
That's a lunch fish.
That's a
You wanna
lunch
give
fish.
me? I'll chuck him in the tank down the back.
Yep.
Cast after cast, these teams don't shy away from competition. With this many lines in the water, the Barra have nowhere to hide.
Right up close like that. Yep.
Someone take that.
And bang, we're in. Team Megatron. That's how we do it, Bobby. Just like that, mate.
While Denzel unhooks his dad's fish, Chase hooks up. This could be Chase's first Barra of the whole trip. The crew can't let him leave Arnhem Land without a catch.
Whoa, that's a good one. Get in, Chase.
Crack, I'm on. Look at this thing jump.
Quick, go, lift it in. That's a big one. Woo! Team Megatron, that's where it's at.
He's on the boat. He's legal size. That's another point for Megatron.
The fish are everywhere in this amazing spot, and Mia isn't wasting any time bringing them in for Team Crossfire.
Ready? Yeah, good net job, mate.
Good fish.
Top net job.
Whoa.
Good fish.
High five. Yeah,
How many
girl.
you got now, Jono?
3, I think.
What's up with their eyes?
It's just how they see underwater. They're a nocturnal feeder, and they get the sunlight and reflects off there, or even the moonlight, and they use that to see at night.
Their eyes look like glowing marbles.
A nice little fish, another one for lunch.
Yeah,
You want to do the honours and put him in the bait tank?
sure. How do
Just put your thumb in there, like that. Put your thumb in there, and hold it tight. No, straight in there like that. You can't hurt you.
Yeah, they don't have any.
Hold him tight.
They don't have any.
Away you go.
Nice one, Mia. You're a real action woman. With the fish backing off, the teams change up their positions to gain some tactical advantage. Justin and John's spot is bang on, and it looks like this might be the fish to end the competition.
We gave trolling a go without much luck, but we've gone back to the honey hole to find a bigger fish.
I had a fish follow me out of the pandanus. He came up right next to the boat, and then at the last minute decided to turn away. My very next cast, he was still there waiting.
Boof, John's on, and this one's a monster.
There he is.
Did you get him?
Oh, that's a good fish.
When he come out of the water, I knew this was the one we needed for lunch. I was just praying to God that he didn't spit that hook.
That's a good fish
get
here.
it?
And then there was Justin waiting with a net.
Oh, that's a good fish, mate. That's a beauty. Here we go.
Good fish.
Oh! Yeah!
No, wait.
Look at this one!
Over here, Jono, that is a good fish, mate. I just can't get this fish in the net.
Oh, go forward. Drive.
Oh, dude.
Don't let me down now. We got the fish on the line.
Got him.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. That is a good fish, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
That is a beauty. That is a beauty. Oh, yeah, dude.
Bang, we've got lunch, boys.
Well done, brother. That's what we wanted for lunch. What do you reckon he is? How long do you reckon he is? 65? 70. That's 70.
Oh, I reckon we go get a fire going, eh?
Let's go get a fire going. Oh, that's a good fish, mate.
Look at the size of that thing. Not only will this Barra feed the masses for lunch, but it also marks a clear win for Team Crossfire.
How long do you reckon he is? Ever since our trip last year up to Cape York, I've been thinking about Barra on the coals. Finally, we got a fish. Let's go to the beach and have some lunch.
It's the crew's last afternoon in Arnhem Land. And what better way to spend it than on a white sandy beach with fresh Barra on the coals?
We got back to the sandbar, started a fire to get these fish cooking. After such a big wet season, we had to get a heap of paper to start drying this wood out and get it going, so we got a nice bit of coals for these Barra.
You reckon that's enough for you or another one?
No, that's fine, mate. We'll only pull a couple off at the time anyway.
Cool.
Yeah, it was finally time to press the bed of coals out and get the 4 smaller fish on, because Justin and I decided that the big girl that I did get was going to the traditional owners to say thank you for letting us come fishing here.
Yeah, chuck the big one in the Waco, mate, and we'll give it to the TOs. I think that's an awesome idea, dude.
What a massive honour today has been, taking the Patriot family to my special place in Arnhem Land, here at Red Lily Billabong, overlooking Mekin Valley.
I honestly thought that Arnhem Land couldn't get any better, but since we've been here the past couple of days, I really think this is the place to be.
Which one you reckon?
That one, and the one that's under the log there.
Another mission completed on our final day in Arnhem Land. Not many places in the world you can do this.
The crew gathers around the campfire to reap the rewards of their fish off. It's time to take in this magnificent location before the crew has to pack up and head home tomorrow. Arnhem Land has been nothing short of amazing for the team, with every single crew member accomplishing new and exciting things here. This epic destination will not be forgotten. And even though we've just scratched the surface of this beautiful country, the crew have vowed to come back again. Because who wouldn't want to come back to all this?
How lucky am I? Got to spend 10 days with the Patriot family showing them my backyard. Couldn't think of anything better and a better bunch of people to have in my backyard and have some fun. On this trip, I've made 11 new lifelong friends. I was a bit nervous at the start, but mate, watching this team work together and them accepting me, it's been unreal. And to have those sort of people appreciate the country that I grew up in and I hold so close to my heart has been absolutely amazing.
We do the right thing?
Yeah, I reckon so, mate. I reckon the locals will really appreciate it, eh?
This trip is a huge privilege for me. This whole thing's been spectacular, a trip of a lifetime.
I'm going to give you the 12. I'm going to give you the 13.
No, I don't even want it. I know he's right. I know he's right. Yeah, good, yeah.
This trip has been an adventure above anything else. Being the first crew through Western Arnhem Land for 2018 has been a challenge, to say the least.
That's a fish, dude!
Just Matthew.
Why does this always happen to Mark? Why does this always happen to you?
I didn't know what to expect coming out to Arnhem Land. I've done a few trips, and this one has been completely different. I've seen unbelievable landscapes, fished some of the most beautiful remote locations, and spent a lot of great time with this family.
What's happened, boys?
Somebody should have probably had a buggy ready.
God damn it!
Yeah, I think every trip I'm always looking for something. The country itself has got a calmness, tranquility about it. So natural, so unspoiled.
That's it, you're tiring him out. He's got to get tired before you do. That's the secret. You're fighting a fish. I'm travelling with a wife. You know the wives, the ones that the big ones.
I'm travelling with a senile old man. There's a couple of standouts for me on this trip. Definitely be just walking the beaches up in Willagee. Being out on the ocean, picking fresh oysters, mud crabs, pippies, cooking them on the beach on the coals. John said it to us on day one that this is God's country, and he definitely proved it to us yesterday. So it's a good one. I thought you had yours in. It's a good fight, eh?
So I've been on trips before, but nothing like this. Seeing all the winches and the straps and everything coming out, it's been interesting to watch and fun to get in there and try.
And that is done. All that's left to do,
serve it up.
Feed the crew. Mate, what are we going to call this?
Barramundi paella.
Well done. Awesome. All right, team. Everyone ready to go or what?
Yeah.
Let's go. Getting in.
Having my birthday up in Arnhem Land, it's been so amazing already, but having that razor, it's been so much fun.
Sending it!
As well as having Ashton here, I've also had one of my mates, Denzel, which has just made the trip so much more fun.
Oh, we're gonna be so close! Long-tail tuna, mate. Good. Well done, buddy. Good job.
Good job. I'm so proud of Mum's skills at driving. From now on, that's how the girls are gonna roll. This isn't as bad as I thought. Arnhem Land was so amazing. I can't wait to come back.
This trip's been a bit different. I've had my own vehicle. I've been in the Ranger with Mia, and normally I'm a passenger. So I've got to do all the things the boys have got to do, and I think I'm getting good.
All right, babe, give it large.
girl.
Good drive.
A massive thank you goes out to my mate John for giving us the memories that are going to last a lifetime, and to the traditional owners that have given us the permission to access this spectacular land. Rest assured, this won't be the last adventure Patriot Games has in Arnhem Land.
How good was that, brother?
Catch and release crocodile in Arnhem Land? Check.
$25 lure retrieve? Check.
Well done, mate. Now let's get these boats in the water. Let's go fishing.
No worries.
Next time on Patriot Games. The enormous Patriot convoy is heading home, but not before the boys peel off for one last adventure. The Mega Six faces its biggest challenge yet, and the boys convince Matty to continue despite his better judgment.
I've been bogged in stuff like this before.
Yeah, it's not right.
And if it goes pear-shaped, it's not good.
Here we go. Give it hell, Bill. Come on. That's rev limit, all right.
We got this.
Oh, dude. Oh, we're stuck.
And the crew might get the chance to hook another Barra before home time.
I just dropped it at the boat, dude. Yep.
Yep. Here we go.